where do I go from here? Who will bail the cat? Where do I begin from? I'm supposed to be happy that I am expecting my third child. But here I am moody, with my hands in my mouth, not knowing how best to tell my husband about the birth of this child. I had to go for a scan because of what happened the last time when I birthed my second child. I married the best husband on earth, the best in character that the Lord has ever created on the face of the earth. My marriage, it was well attended by my family and my friends, and not quite long, I took in. When I told my husband that I am going to birth our first child, that we are going to be parents, he was so happy. The whole family were beside themselves that a child is going to create their home, a child that is their own, because the elder sisters already they had kids. And when I birthed and it was a girl, my mother-in-law was so grateful to God, and my child was named after my mother-in-law. Our home was happy. I was the apple of the eye of my husband's house. And not quite long, I took in again for my second baby. I was excited. My husband was also excited that I am a fruitful vine. The whole family, we are all excited and they were expecting. But when I birthed this child, it was a girl. My husband's joy cleared from his face. But he suggested that we should not tell the family about the sex of the child because he is sure they are going to be disappointed. So when the elder sister came for the omogo, traditional omogo, she was excited. And when I told her about the sex of the child, she quickly removed her hands from when I was giving her the child and my baby fell on the floor. Imagine how bad I felt. I was not even angry. I was scared for my baby. But this third time, I decided to do a scan to know what the result is going to show because of this experience. And the doctor told me it's going to be another girl. Another girl. How do I begin to tell my husband that we are expecting another girl? Even though the doctor suggested that I should invite my husband, that he would educate him, that he is solely responsible for the sex of his children. But how do I begin? Because he's already excited, not knowing what is on the way. He is planning big. He's already in a celebration mood, planning big, how best he's going to announce the heir to his dynasty, how he is going to the best school he will go to, how his son is going to be the best among his equals, among his peers. And I've also imagined how happy my home is going to be with the birth of this child, a son. But here am I today, going to birth another girl. God, how have you dealt with me this way? Who do I run to? What do I do? Should I tell the doctor to change this child when he's birthed? My husband is an only son, and the family has planned and made him marry early so that he will have children that will fill his quivers, sons that are going to meet his enemies at the gates. How can my female children meet the enemies at the gates? God, why have you treated me this way? It's going to change the aura in my home. I can't even imagine. Will I be sent home to my people? God, how will they see it? How will my people take me? Will they receive me again as their own? Am I going to grow old alone? God, help me. Just help me. Kindly turn this child into a male child for the sake of my husband, for the sake of my happy home, for the sake of my family, because they don't even have the money to return to them as my dowry. God, please come through for me this time.